Hello! I know it has been a while, but that is because I've been working on several videos and projects at the same time. Life also gets in the way sometimes, happens to the best of us. And I promise you, I'm not planning on leaving y'all hanging. Now that the bar is set higher because of my last video, I want to deliver top quality content for you guys. So sit back, take a snack and enjoy the video. You've read the video title, we're back at it again, we're feeding frogs again. But not ordinary frogs this time, but infected frogs. Just like in my other video, we're hunting statistics. And yeah, I know you don't want to watch me catching slimes and building my frog world. You can watch my other video for those details. To make this video a bit more interesting, I've been digging around the game and I've found 15 random or fun facts about crystal realms. Maybe you know them all, maybe you don't. Make sure to let me know in the comments below, so let's jump straight into it. As the video is also about frogs, let's start with fun frog fact. Did you notice that the frog has a secret animation? They only show their tongue when being fed. And yes, this counts for both the frog types. Did you know that the frog didn't always look like this during development? Reading through the devlogs, I found the early designs of the frog. And of course, I colored them in for you guys. But that's not even the coolest part. Biomes actually sent me an exclusive animation sketch of the frog. So yeah, take a look at this. Would you have liked this design or the current one? Now, while we're feeding slimes, have you noticed that all slime variants are the only hostile mobs that can damage you, but don't actively follow you to attack you? If you ignore the Goblin Hideout mobs, of course. Well, you can't only feed slimes to frogs. If you checked out my first video, you can also feed butterflies. At the current stage of the game, we have 3 flying entities: the butterfly, the firefly, and the recently added bee. Did you know that the butterfly was the first added flying entity? Talking about butterflies, you might have noticed that butterflies spawn on their respective colored flowers, which brings me to fact number 5. We have 4 different biomes when generating a world, specifically the flower field, the sunflower field, the flower forest, and the mushroom forest. The names are self-explanatory. We have 2 open fields with colored flowers and sunflowers, ideal to build your starter base on. Of course, get your wood from the 2 different forests, the flower forest, which recently has been updated to contain the newest bee nests, and the forest filled with mushrooms. But something else too. Which brings us to fact number 6. You can only find black tulips in the mushroom forest. Make sure to get yourself enough of them, as black and grey colors are ideal for detailed pixel art. Well, to make your amazing new world, you need to create a new world. When generating a new world, it gets named randomly. Did you know that there are only 5,000 different possible world names? For example, Mystical Flower Cave. Of course, you can customize the name once you place down a realm crystal. "5,000 names are not that many. So what sets your worlds apart? Well, a unique ID made of 8 characters. Now we're going to do a bit of math. 8 characters long, 36 possible characters to choose from, A to Z, 0 to 9, so that's 36 to the power of 8, which equals to around 2.82 trillion possible world IDs. So, alright guys, pack your bags, drop everything you're doing, we're gonna hunt all the unique IDs that are available, right? Well, generating a world, reading the name and leaving the world takes 2.5 seconds. If 10,000 people decided to generate 10,000 world IDs every 2.5 seconds, it would take 22.4 years to run out of all the available IDs. And that's assuming you don't sleep and that non-player owned IDs don't get reused after a while, which I heard they do. While we're talking about limits, let's keep things technical. Did you know that there is a max mob capacity in a single world? From my previous frog video or the current one, you could tell that each world can hold up to 24 different mobs. And yes, butterflies count too, so if you're also trying to get 24 frogs in one world yourself, make sure to kill them. You know which mob we haven't talked about yet? The mummy. This is a different type of mob that is often overlooked. It's the only mob that gives you a slowing effect. Before it had a 50% chance based on even numbered server ticks, but now it's 100%, so every hit slows you. So armor yourself up to fight these mobs. Which brings us to fact number 11. It is a canon event for everyone, and even longtime players still learn about this pretty late. Are you also getting annoyed by switching from your armor to your fabulous set every time you enter and leave the Goblin Hideouts? Well, did you know that you can actually wear your armor under your main fabulous gorgeous set? Just double click to equip the armor you have, then right click on your cosmetic set and click on style. Well, talking about styling, did you know that in the old days of Crystal Realms, there was a clothing pack in the shop which gave you free random clothing items? And oh yeah, the angel wings were also available here. Now you can buy your clothes from Dazzle and the CR hub. Let's keep talking about Dazzle, or should I call him Niddle? Yes, that was his first name. Does Dazzle even have legs? Well, yes, he does. Even though you can't see them anywhere in the game, he does have legs. Though Anubis isn't really a fan of his legs, so let's keep them hidden. Desel Store refreshes every 24 hours. You might have seen those two items pass by. Well, these are the first two player-funded items that have been introduced into the game, called the Unicorn Horn and the Tea Sweater, funded by now moderators Savage the Unicorn and Tea. Which brings us to the last fact of today. While we're in the CR Hub anyways, did you know that Glenn the Wandering Goblin, who appears every few hours in a random realm, appears at this exact spot on Sunday and stays here for the whole day, refreshing his shop every hour. So start that shotgun quest while you're at it. So yeah, that was it for the facts. Before we take a look at what we got from all the slimes we've had, I just want to take a moment to personally thank Liva for helping me feed the frogs by constantly infecting me. Suspicion potions aren't cheap these days. Alright, let's take a look at the results. After feeding 5000 slimes, this is what we got. 27 evil croaks, meaning it has a drop chance of 0.54%. 20 infected frog heads, meaning it has a drop chance of 0.4%. Next, 15 brown robes and 15 glowshroom heads, with a drop chance of 0.3%. Finally, 5 plague doctor masks with a drop chance of 0.1%. And the rest, just random blocks and backgrounds. So yeah, some of these drops are actually way rarer than they seem, with things like the Plague Doctor mask being around 1 in 1000. So if you ever felt unlucky, now you know why. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed these kinds of videos, facts, stats, a bit of grinding and storytelling, make sure to like and subscribe because I've got a lot more coming for you guys. Catch you in the next one.